The 100th episode of the Ask the 8 Ball podcast is brought to you by Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, available in stores or at lolasfinehotsauce.com, and also Paws and Pints. Coming soon, Meetup Madness, a tournament to determine the top breed, starting on March 11th. Information and sign up coming very soon.
Hi, I'm Quinn, and I'm listening to my daddy and Cody.
Labels out
I
there.
met him through my buddy.
Suns out, guns out.
No, you
labels
weren't in
out.
Arizona. You didn't go to. Were you in Arizona when we went golfing?
Nope, I didn't
No.
get to go.
For
That
Tyler's
one, the one where
party.
you almost died.
You almost died. Oh God, the 111 degrees
had a
when I get
funeral
down there.
there.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I played like 3
That's
holes
where you
with
get the
guys.
stroke.
Oh God, about did.
That's where you get
It
the
was
stroke.
awful.
Yeah.
Spidey, you can go play. You don't have to stay here.
He's gonna hang out with you.
He is gonna hang. So needy.
He's good for the brand. I can see him.
Yeah, it makes advertise. He's a pretty dog,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's fine. We ready to kick off episode 100?
Holy cow, 100. Who would have thought 3 years ago, drinking
I
a
know.
bottle of Jameson a night, sitting on your couch, we'd be at episode 100.
Yep. Well, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Oh, not a lot. What's new?
I don't know, man. Let's ask the 8 Ball. We've got our most requested guest.
I'm gonna throw this out there. My favorite guest we've had. We've had
Thank
some
you.
awesome guests. Like
We
Pete
have.
Lee, fantastic guest. He's
Yeah.
super hilarious.
Pete is a good guy.
Dante Powell, hilarious, great guest.
Yes, he is.
Even our friends Tyler Keeling, David Prinz, fun guests because we know them.
Yeah.
Greg Chance
But
was
we've-
on last week.
We've been blessed
Or
to
last
have
episode,
Willie
I
on
should
for
say.
now the 4th time.
That's right.
Thank you so
And
much,
I'll
Willie.
you know what? It's nice to know that I'm as good as Dante and Pete Lee, but I just want to know that I'm doing it at least as good as my daughter. On
Well-
here.
Your daughter
That's,
was a great guest. We still
Yeah.
actually have a.
That was our. Well, I don't want to say prettiest, but I don't want Dylan to hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan beat you up.
Yeah.
I'll say this: we still have an outstanding show to do with your daughter, where
Yeah.
we have a bet where I can
Oh,
hit 3
yes.
pitches.
You
out
know
of
what?
100.
This summer, let's do it.
Yeah,
She's actually been working. Something's gotten into her lately where she's actually been actually working out and throwing. And the other day she told me she clocked in at like 65, 66.
Oh,
so
God.
she's throwing
I
smoke
cannot
again.
wait for her to hit you.
That's not good for my odds.
Yeah, that's no.
This isn't good for my odds.
Yeah. And her controls, she said her control's not quite where it should be, so that's not good for your head or shoulders.
Oh, it's
either.
good for me though. It's good for me.
Yeah.
Well, for episode 100, we are at the newest fad here in Des Moines, Paws and Pints. They're located, it's like 60, just off 63rd, just what?
63rd
like half a
and Park
mile?
Avenue.
Yeah, 63rd
Right on the
Park,
corner,
like half
really.
a mile south of Grand.
You
Yeah.
can't.
But
You can't miss
block
it. Drive
north of
by.
Park.
Yeah.
Big old facility. I think they have 13 acres.
3.5 acres of running right here.
Yeah.
I think she
And we're the
said.
3 perfect people because we all got dogs and we've all had our dogs here.
Yeah.
So and
absolutely.
I've got my dogs groomed here. You
Cody's
your dog,
dog's hanging on the couch.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
You
can't
might
see
see
him
him
right
jumping
now.
back and forth every
Yeah.
once in a
Spidey.
while.
There he is. You can see him.
and you have a birthday party coming.
I have a
up.
birthday party coming up too. My dog's here
Oh,
inside somewhere. He'll come out
By the,
soon. He'll
by the
come out
time
soon.
this airs, so
And
he
what-
turns.
Yeah.
He turns
three-
2
2 or
on
3?
Thursday.
2?
Well, no, he's already turned 2.
No, mine turns.
Oh, you turned 2 on Thursday.
3 on
Oh,
Thursday.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
My dog was
Chewy just turned 3, right?
3 on 2/22. So he was 2 on 2/22/22.
And they were asking you what were the colors did you want? And I always
Yeah,
thought a dog.
so, like,
I always thought a dog saw black and white. So I don't know if the
there's
maybe
two-
get him a Raider thing. That would be kind of good. Yeah.
There's 2 things happened during the pandemic. We started the podcast, and my girlfriend's like, "Let's get a dog."
Let's spend a ton of money on
and
a
so
really
at
dog.
the time, she wasn't working because she was
Yeah.
at work for a time, but I was at work, so she got the dog while I was at work. So it worked out great. But actually,
One of my-
dogs.
And
love
what's
my
your
life.
dog's name?
Chewbarca.
Chew-
Well, I call him Chewy for short.
You know, and it's funny though. I mean, I'm a major dog person. I mean, no offense, but let's say we're in a canoe,
Yep.
me and my little Cheeto and Coco, and Cody, and they
You can't
said,
have me against them.
and they
what
said-
about Claudia or Jenny?
well, you know what's Claudia? I know Claudia can swim,
I
and
think he already got rid of them. That's
and
why he
Jenny
left, Cody.
and Jenny's had a good life. So
Good life.
there you go. Yeah,
Minus the 28 years she's been married to you.
that's right. Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you save the dogs first, and it's good.
Hey,
But so we
dogs
did
always
that.
swim.
We got dogs, and
Naturally.
then so she's like, "Oh, let's have a first birthday party for our dog." I said,
Yeah.
"This is stupid. Whatever." But we did it. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's first birthday, fine. And all of a
Did
sudden,
Chewy know what was going on?
No idea. 'Cause you know why? Because he's a dog.
'Cause
He has
he's
no
a
idea.
dog, exactly.
And he was just like, "Oh my God, there's dogs here.
Yeah.
I can play. Whatever."
And
so,
treats.
Tip
Yeah, so
was
we had a birthday party. So then all of a sudden it comes down to, oh, he's going to be 2 on 2/22 of 22. We have to have
That's
a
right,
second
that's
birthday
right.
party. I said,
I think that's more like going to a casino or playing lottery numbers. I think that's more
so
what
I'm
you
like,
should
I'm
be
like,
doing.
all right,
Yeah.
whatever, we can do that. And then all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, well, his third birthday's coming up." I'm like, "So?" She's like, "Well, let's have a party." And I was like, "All right, well, if we're gonna do it, Paws and Pints."
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: you can have your dog birthday party here. They got a full bar.
Yeah.
This place is
Full
this
kitchen.
place is absolutely incredible.
It's fantastic.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
The mural in the back.
Yeah. I mean, it's
fantastic.
everything. I mean, it's
yeah.
just they've got this whole thing out here where right now you can't do it because it's a little muddy, but it's just like a park for dogs to run, and there's fences, and there's the creeks, and and they even got a rainbow
They
bridge.
got a rainbow bridge
Yeah.
for the dogs to go to heaven to.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Yeah.
amazing.
You know what they've said? All dogs go to heaven, but about less than 50% of people go to heaven. I bet.
Yeah, I would say it's less than that.
Yeah.
You're in purgatory, I'm guessing. I grew up Catholic, so they always said there was either purgatory or limbo, and I don't know if that's the same place or not. That's like I think it's like Altoona and Bondurant. Might be the same place, might not. Nobody knows for sure. Yeah.
I mean, they're basically the same town.
I think so, and they're both like purgatory too. So
Yeah, one's got a casino and one
yeah,
doesn't.
exactly.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
man.
Which is my heaven, the casino.
Well,
True that. Speaking of casinos, you got some shows in Vegas coming
I'll
up.
be working there March 20 through the 26th at the Strat, the LA Comedy Club, and Eric knows it well. He did some time on stage.
Shut up. You did
Willie.
not.
Willie knows.
Show him the
I came
picture,
out-
Eric.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a picture.
You
Willie.
guys-
I came out to see Willie in Vegas. I was like, "Willie's in Vegas. I love Vegas."
Yeah.
Listen.
Stars
I asked
aligned.
Willie
Yeah.
2 years ago we had him on the podcast if I could open up for him. He still hasn't let me. So Willie, you're
well,
on my
have you
shit
asked
list.
him?
No. You know what? I'm going to be at the Funny Bone July 21st, 22nd, and I'm going to get you guests up.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Appreciate it.
So work on it now. Start
gonna get
on
going,
it now.
Yeah, because Cody, I will bring a whole crew and we will boo
Yeah.
you off stage if you're bad. If you're bad, we will boo you off stage.
They'd boo you up stage if you're good.
No.
They would boo you to the point of if you were good, you would get bad.
I
They would-
could make
That's fair.
everybody cry laughing and they'd still boo me on stage.
That's fair.
man.
But yeah, so you're in Vegas. You said the end of the month.
Yeah,
That's right.
July 26th.
The LA Comedy Club, did that move to a different
Yeah,
spot
it's
inside
moved
there?
from upstairs where you were at, which was a small room.
Yep.
They built a 300-seater down on the main floor,
Okay.
state-of-the-art,
I
beautiful.
was saying before, it was a little difficult
Yeah,
to find. at
yeah,
first,
exactly, yeah.
Especially the late
You
night
needed a
shows, 'cause
Sherpa
you gotta, like,
to get
walk-
up there. Yeah.
You gotta walk through this little mall.
Yeah.
And most stores are closed for the late
And that's
night
still at the
comedy
Strat,
shows,
right?
but
Yeah, it's still to Strat, but it's like I said, they redid. They pumped like $300 million into the Strat, and so they put in a big, beautiful. They got a great sports book down there, big bar area around the casino, and then they built this 300-seat comedy club. So it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And other than telling comedy, you've got a promising career putting mortgage signs up.
I work for my wife Jenny Farrell, Remax Concepts, and my job is I actually have a sign that says I'm the putter up or taker down of the signs. And half the time I screw them up.
Hey.
There's been a couple times I've actually put them in the wrong yard, but
That's fair.
My favorite thing, I love anytime the Hawks or Cycles are playing, I'll get on Facebook, I'll look and see what Willie's posting about the game.
that you shouldn't sit at home alone and drink scotch and watch these games, and because it's just. I mean, you got to be. These two teams have drove everybody nuts lately. I mean,
yeah.
it's been absolutely insane.
When Iowa State came out hot, and then all of a sudden they're like,
Oh, yeah.
are they trash? We don't know.
Here's the deal. They're a Big 12 team. They're great defensively, but offensively, you don't know what you're going to get. You just don't.
Which is honestly, from growing up, I remember the Cyclones always being a very good offensive
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Poor defensive.
I know exactly.
Oh.
In Iowa, they were great offensively, and defensively they were so-so, but they're going to score you 80, 90 points a game. And then when they at the little stint there where they were 5 or 6 for 56.
I thought on Saturday,
snap.
Sunday, whatever day it was, they were going to score 100 points and still lose. To
Yeah, I know.
Michigan
I know.
State.
That was an amazing game. Amazing.
Uh-oh.
I just keep on thinking
Here
Caitlin
comes
Clark's
Vicky, my
going to.
love.
Hello.
We got
We're just doing having
it's
some
so
fun here. Oh, that's okay.
yeah.
Say hi. No, don't be
Oh,
sorry.
actually, this is Chewbacca.
Hey, there's
There's
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, yeah. Don't ever be sorry.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Chewbacca, let me see you, buddy. It's Chewie.
So we started this. Our first episode came out
Yes.
on March 30th of 2020. Oh, here's
Is that
Chewie.
Chewbacca?
Yeah, come on, Chewbacca.
Hi, buddy.
Hi,
Come here.
Oh, now we got a dog
Oh,
fight.
they're friends.
when I first got
Chewbacca's
my love.
birthday.
When I first
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
Spidey, he was actually smaller than Chewie.
Oh, really?
And Chewie used to pick on him, and now
Oh.
he's bigger, and Chewie's like, oh, gosh dang it.
This is what it's all about. This is why
Yeah,
we're
this
where we're
is-
at right now.
this
This
is-
is what makes it cool.
This is Paws and Pints. You
I mean,
go-
where other place could you go, restaurant, anywhere in town,
Yeah.
where you got two dogs just running around like this
Yeah,
and
we
have a
play.
good
We have
time?
some
Yeah.
scotch,
And this
some
is what
Irish
they're supposed to
whiskey,
do, yeah.
and Cody has a high noon.
Yeah.
And
He's got some wine.
yeah. And the dogs play and wrestle.
Isn't it unbelievable? Yeah. Yeah. If you, honest to God, whoever listens to this podcast, the 7 people that are watching this.
Hey, we're up to 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're of age now.
Got,
We're of age.
I don't care if you have a dog or not. You have to come see this because this is like the 9th wonder of the world.
They said that a lot of people come that don't have dogs, and they just come to hang out.
And those people are called stalkers. But
Like, I want to get a dog so I can come.
you have
Exactly.
a dog. His name's Chewbacca.
yeah. Okay.
So yes.
Hi, Chew.
Hi, Chewy. Oh, no, and Spidey. Look, see, this is
Hi,
this is
Chew.
great. Who doesn't want to just sit and have a podcast and have dogs run
Right?
around?
This is as good as it gets right now.
Like I said,
It really
this
is.
And these
what
dogs are
heaven
so
is.
happy. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, there's other.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chewy, you get a
I
new
love
collar,
Daddy.
buddy? You get a new collar?
No, it's just Chewbacca collar.
Oh.
So, anyways,
Nice.
let's get back on track here. for a
So we
second.
started on our first episode.
Our first episode dropped March 30th of 2020.
We recorded.
Wow, what's it? Is that when it was?
We recorded
You
March
realize
22nd.
March? Okay, understand that was right after I got COVID.
Yeah.
Can you taste
Yeah,
that?
you were.
No,
you
I
were-
still can't taste or smell.
I remember your Facebook
miss it?
post. You were
Yeah.
dying.
Yes, I was. I was dying. I mean, I literally was.
Do you miss tasting and smelling things?
I very much miss tasting and smelling things. You know, here's the bad part about that is I can't taste or smell. So you think, well, if you can't taste or smell, you're not hungry and you must lose a lot of weight. Complete opposite. I'm starving constantly and I eat everything in front of me and I get no satisfaction.
Tell me about, because you did the 1-chip challenge, right?
Yeah.
But you can't taste.
Well, I miscalculated that because I thought, well, since I can't smell or taste, and I like spicy food anyway, that this will be a piece of cake, and it wasn't. I ate
Just
it, and then
hurt? It wasn't even fun because
I did it on Facebook, and midway through, I in my mind I went, this was a mistake. This was a major mistake. Yeah. So I still got a couple of those chips. Can you
the
do
packaged
spicy?
chips?
No,
Yeah.
I can't do spicy.
Oh God, that would be
Lola's,
fun to maybe try.
Lola's
to do
original here.
So there was
Is
one
about the
episode.
hottest I can
Oh,
do.
yeah. Now see, this stuff here, I could do all this stuff.
This is the hottest one, the Family Reserve.
I could do that right now. Here, give me that. Hold my mic.
Shake that up a little bit.
Shake it up.
Lola's also
A fantastic sponsor.
big friends of Paws and Pints here.
Just downed it like a champion.
Yeah.
It's got some spice, but
Oh yeah,
can handle that.
that's their hot one.
Marshall put that in his eye once.
I
Put
did
it
that
on
So-
purpose.
Yeah. So we started the show March.
You ever dipped your junk in
2020.
there? You ever dip your junk in there, see what happens.
Yeah, you'd be all right, Cody. You probably couldn't even get past the rim. So you're good. But we did this in my living room.
Yes.
This is where we started, and we just had our friends over during
We
quarantine.
were on a couch.
Yeah.
We had the
Similar to
same.
this.
We had the same 8 to 10 friends over every night at my house.
Uh-huh.
We were there for the 7 to 10 days to break the curve, and we slowed it
Yeah.
down.
A
It was
lot
our
of
fault.
Jameson and Jaeger was consumed during those 2
And
weeks.
now we blossomed. We've gone to many different places.
How many out of the 100 episodes? Can you ballpark how many different guests you've had?
I would say 75.
I'd say I'd say 70, 75. 75 is probably
Yeah.
closer because we've had a few multi-guests.
Yeah.
I think we only had maybe 2 or 3 episodes without a guest at all.
I think you're oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we've done
Also,
what? 1,
most
2, 3,
charming.
4, 5,
Yes.
6, 7,
You know,
8, 9,
the
10,
Lola's,
10.
it's got a late kick to it.
Yeah.
I'm
It
coming
comes-
to find.
This
Oh,
little
look
guy.
at it! Look at what's up, little
Oh, my
schnauzer?
God. Hi,
This little
guy.
guy.
Look at him.
Hi,
What
buddy.
are you doing?
You know how scary it's got to be for him. Look at the size. What's this
Fixed
doggie's
my
name?
hand.
Dolly.
Dolly?
Hello-
Oh,
hello, Dolly.
So
Hi, Dolly.
adorable.
Hi, Dolly.
You're so adorable.
Come here, Dolly. You want to be on the podcast?
Dolly's a cutie.
Come here,
She's just
Dolly.
a little girl.
Dolly, get comfy. Oh, Dolly's
No.
on the collar too.
Yeah. Hi,
nice.
Dolly.
Well, let's real quick.
Dolly's very brave.
Let's roll into a word from our fake sponsor. But also, let's talk about Paws and Pints for a quick second.
Yes.
They got a Meetup Madness coming up. It's a tournament to determine the top breed starting on March 11th.
Wow.
Information, sign-ups coming very soon for all that. So check their social medias for the Meetup Madness here at Paws and Pints, 63rd, just south of Park in Des Moines. And we'll be right back with more Willie Farrell on the 100th episode.
Yes.
Ever wondered how to pull a demon out of a human host?
Raise it up in Satan.
Get the inside scoop on how it's done with Bernie's Groovy Exorcisms.
Satan, come out. Let's groove it.
He's the grooviest exorcist around.
Exorcisms are all about having fun. I come to play when the demons are here to stay. The power of groove compels you.
Now these exorcisms are available for you to learn on Ernie's Groovy Exorcisms.
Eye contact. You don't want him to skull fuck you now. I break it down step by step so you can follow along easily. Or else you'll get possessed. Come on, John. Let's go. This demon got me so bad, we had to pull it out of my ass. Come on, we gotta see it in those.
Ernie's Groovy Exorcisms is not sold in any stores.
What is that? These exorcisms are hotter than the flames of hell. They'll make your head spin.
To order, call the number on your screen or log on to demonfunk.com. Must be 18 or older to log on.
I went there last week.
Yeah. Oh, Taste Italy?
Yeah.
It's good.
Real good.
I like it.
I went there last. Oh yeah, we went there last week. Yeah. I thought you said you two went there last week. It's like, wait, we went there last week too. How many times did you go there?
I'm
Are you
just,
cheating on me with Willie?
I'm just going on dates with random dudes to taste Italy.
Willie, we're gonna taste Italy. Don't tell anybody. Keep it on the DL.
Yeah. Keep it on the DL.
All right. Welcome back, guys. Thanks to a fake sponsor of the week, our 100th fake sponsor of the week.
100th.
100.
It's so hard to
It's
find
100.
fake sponsors.
How do you say?
You know what's half 100? 50. There you go.
Nice.
That's right.
Not to be confused, our real sponsors, Lola's Fine Hot Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And
You saw Willie do a
I took
shot
a shot of
it,
it, and it kicked in later, but you know what? Still felt good. I may do another shot.
What did
You probably can't see on the camera, but right here in the middle here, there's a giant, looks like a dog bowl, and it's got a Lola's Fine Hot Sauce right on
and
the
it's
front.
got a billion tennis balls in there.
Because Lola's it's a great local hot sauce company. Started locally.
I talked to.
And now they're blown up.
Talked to Tafik the owner the other day. He's
Do you know?
doing well.
Do you know what I bought the other day at Hy-Vee? Lola's ghost pepper peanuts.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
They're so good, but I can only do one, and I wait like an hour.
One
and I can do
peanut?
One peanut.
Well, it's because it's life size.
Yeah, exactly. He held it like this. He held it in his hand like it was
It's like
a
the movie
cantaloupe.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That's
You
right.
know, with the ants.
It's like a cantaloupe in his hand. Yeah.
All right. We'll get back more into Lola's later. Also, big thanks to Paws and Pints, man. Beautiful place having us out
Just
here.
south of Park here.
Yeah,
You
March.
see, you can see on the back of that mural.
Yeah.
That's the owner Kyle and Casey, excuse me, Kyle Casey and Megan Casey.
Dog
with their
boys.
dogs.
Yeah.
And also right over here, you can't see, but they have this stray bar. They've got this big park area here, and then they have a bar that you can. I mean, you come here on a nice spring summer day, you won't leave.
Yeah,
you really won't.
And if let's say you're single, right? Mm-hmm. March 17th, singles
St.
night.
Patty's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Singles
What-
night.
what a
5
better day
p.m.
to come to
You're like, oh, I'm single. I don't want to leave my dog at home to go whatever.
Go
come
drink
here,
Irish
bring your
whiskey.
dog here, and you come in. You're good to go.
It's funny if you're a dog person. I mean, it's a whole different language anyway. People don't understand people with dogs,
Right?
Because it's a whole different thing.
See, so I
Like you can't it's one place you can be like, look at that pretty bitch.
Yeah,
and you're good. And you're good.
Right.
Because
what's something you can say to your dog, but you can't say to your wife?
look at that pretty bitch
yeah,
over
right,
there.
yeah.
And you're good.
Also, stop humping my leg. No, that's right. That's right.
Also, real quick, April 6th and 7th, they got pictures with the Easter Bunny. Bring your dog in, they can get pictures with the Easter
Can you
Bunny.
man Spidey with the Easter Bunny? There
Hey,
you go.
You like the Easter Bunny? Bark twice if you're okay.
He doesn't bark.
I know, it's a joke.
Oh.
All right. Well, so, Willie, you've been on the show 32 times
Yes,
now.
exactly. I'm a fourth of the show.
We're
exactly.
basically naming it the Ask the
Ask the
Willie
8-Ball.
podcast.
Yeah.
Ask the 8-Ball featuring Willie sometime.
That's exactly.
So let's
Basically,
roll. Let's roll
we're gonna
into
get some of your cousins on. We're gonna have the entire Farrell family.
Yeah, we can get them all on.
Yeah, we've had
once
Jenny
once
and-
a lot of them
Yeah,
get
we'll
out
do-
from police arrest, we can get them on the air.
Protected custody.
Exactly. Yes. You'll have to black out their face. You'll have them on, and all you just see is, "It's a great time to be on the show," and it'll be just a shadow of them.
Netflix picks us up like, this looks like a great documentary.
Looks like a great documentary.
We're in.
Exactly.
So, Cody, it's that time. Let's roll into the Blitz.
Hot.
It's a blitz. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Yeah, it's a blitz. Let's go.
This is our best, most popular segment. And I'll give credit to Cody. The one thing he's done great for the show, he came up with the Blitz. He doesn't ask the best questions, but he came up with the idea.
Damn.
I had a good idea.
Way to go.
I had one good idea ever.
We'll put that on your tombstone.
Yeah.
Do one
Here
idea.
lies
Cody
Cody
King-
King. He had a good
one idea.
He came up with the Blitz
Exactly.
on a show that some of you, most of you,
19
probably
people now
all of you
listen to
haven't
it.
heard.
Yeah. I think there's 20.
Hey, big shout out, real quick, big shout out to Greg Chance for coming on episode 99. He's been our most watched episode so far.
You got big
Damn.
shoes
Well,
to fill,
well,
Willie.
I know. Well, he's a good guy. Though. I've done shows with him before.
Have you?
Yeah,
Very good guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
Greg's great.
So I've got, in honor of starting our third year, or ending our third year, I guess, I've got 4
Technically,
questions.
yeah.
Okay.
So, Will, you remember how it's going? I'm going to ask you 4 questions. I'll ask Marshall. And we'll
Right.
You
compare
only have
answers.
4?
Okay.
I only got 4.
Oh, should we do it? Should we double up this? Should we double up?
I got nowhere to go.
Should we double up and you ask questions, I ask questions? We
do
should
that.
double up the
We can do
Blitz
that.
this week.
I'm good.
We can do
Hey, Episode 100, the first ever double blitz.
Double blitz.
It's a double blitz. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna change the
but-
logo.
but-
See, Willie's
hey,
clearly listening to the show.
But,
He knows-
right.
but it's going to be our questions combined with me and you against him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm good.
This will determine, will we beat Willie combined?
Bring it on, brother.
All right. Willie, who's your favorite podcast host?
My favorite podcast host. I got to do this quick. It's
Dolly.
Eric and Cody.
Well, who's the favorite though?
Who's the favorite?
Yeah.
Carrick, which is it's a combination of Eric and Cody.
So Willie likes his vegetables.
I like Carrick. Yeah.
What's your favorite memory of being on the podcast?
My favorite memory is the times when I've looked in your eyes and saw nothing but just a blankness. There's a couple times you've been asked questions and your eyes turn into pinwheels.
Nothing but
just
Jameson in the eye-
exactly.
the eyes.
Or when you one time took a shot of the ranch and almost puked.
Oh,
yeah.
that's not my favorite.
Yeah.
If your dog could talk, what would it sound like?
We already everybody has a voice for their dogs.
Yes. Yep.
And Cheeto sounds like this. That's how he talks. He said, "Can I go outside today or no? I think I'll stay inside. Look, there's a dog out there. Can I go out and talk to him for a second?" That's how he talks. I don't know why his voice sounds like that, but that's Cheeto's voice.
Okay.
And Coco doesn't say anything. So
Okay.
Coco's a mute. So
She's a mute.
yeah. This is Dolly, by the way.
You guys meet Dolly?
Yeah.
She weighs 3 pounds.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
And fourth question: what is your favorite breed of dog?
You know what? It's got to be. I've had Cheeto's my second Pomeranian, so I've got a Pomeranian. But now my niece brought Coco into my life, who's a Pekingese. So I would say Pomeranian/Pekingese.
Okay.
My favorite breed of dog is whatever dog is next to me right now. I don't know what Dolly is. I love her.
Dolly looks like
I love
looks like a
Spider-Man.
schnauzer.
I love Chewbacca. I just love dogs.
Dolly looks like a schnauzer.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there
that's
such thing as a
Dolly,
bad
that's
dog?
good.
There's not a bad dog. And people say bad dog. There's not a bad dog. There's only good dogs.
There's only good dogs.
Yeah.
There's bad people.
What am I?
Only,
I'm
only
a good boy.
Good dogs, though.
That's right.
All right, that's my blitz. Marsh,
Okay.
you ready?
I'm ready. What's the question?
All right.
I wasn't paying attention.
No.
I was petting the
Good.
dogs.
Who's your favorite podcast host?
Theo Vaughn.
Okay.
With the close second, Logan Paul.
Really?
You like Logan Paul?
I enjoy Logan
I've
Paul's
heard-
podcast.
Let me ask you. If we did that, would you, like after he asked you a question, you could answer it, then punch him in the face? Would you do that?
No, well,
No,
see,
'cause Logan
here's
Paul
the-
punched him back.
I kind of,
He
I
can
kind
throw
of
it, he
root for,
can't
I
take it.
kind of like enjoy guys and root for guys who like
we know
talk
you
a
enjoy
lot of
guys.
shit.
We
Well,
know
you know what?
enjoy
I want to go
guys.
back on my thing because I was joking around, but my wife has got me listening to podcasts lately,
Okay.
and I've been listening to Smartless, which is, have you heard that? It's Jason Bateman,
love
Will
Jason
Arnett, and Sean Hayes.
That sounds like
Love
a good
all those
podcast.
guys.
There's
love
another
all
one.
those
guys.
Rob Lowe does one called Literally.
Okay.
And all he has on is famous people. It's unbelievable. So
Well, that's
those
all we
are
have
awesome.
on is famous people,
And
too.
and if I had to, a real
David
answer,
Prince.
I would probably say Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's great.
Yeah.
I
I don't know
thoroughly
if Bill Burr had a
enjoy.
podcast. I don't know that Tom Segura does.
I thoroughly
hate
enjoy all the
fucking-
podcasts that Theo Vaughn does.
Yeah.
Big
Theo
fan.
Vaughn's great. I'm a big Joe Rogan fan.
Do you like his stand up? You ever seen
His
Theo Vaughn's
stand-up, his stand-up's funny, but it's not hilarious.
Okay.
His podcast is funnier than stand-up.
Okay. Cool.
So I think it's great. I also enjoy Chris D'Elia's podcast.
Yeah.
But he's hilarious at stand-up.
And also a pervert too, I believe. Didn't he get in a lot of trouble, Chris D'Elia, for
women-y
things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Underage
women-y
women-y things.
And
I
do
think.
you know what he did? He did what anyone should do. He went off the grid for a while and then came back and everyone forgot about it.
All right. Okay.
That's essentially what happened.
All right.
I
Okay.
I didn't forget.
So everything you ask him, I'm gonna probably double up on it and just
Okay,
give another
hey,
answer. Go
hey.
ahead. Go
This,
ahead.
hey,
No.
he's
episode
do it. That's
100.
An that's
We're
a
going
blitz
off-
expert. That's a
right.
blitz
Yeah,
expert.
that's right.
It's episode 100. We're going off the grid on this one.
Yeah, because
Spidey's
after,
over
after
there
your four,
monitoring sure
after your
sexually.
four, I have my four, Cody. So go ahead.
Go ahead.
Spidey's making sure you're safe. He
I
wants to make
know.
sure. What's your favorite memory? Too much Jameson. What's your favorite memory of the podcast so far?
My favorite memory of the podcast. Okay,
Hi, buddy.
it's when we did the
What's your name?
it's when we did the hot wing challenge with Tobis on,
Yeah, the very first one.
and I was an idiot and didn't think about it. And had the bomb. It was either the bomb or
No,
the.
it was this one.
Oh, it was
99% sure.
It was
that
the
one.
Lola's
Yeah.
No.
Family Reserve. I was eating the wing, and I just kind of rubbed my
That's-
eye underneath.
You mentioned that. No.
And I thought I was gonna have to cut my eyeball out in the bathroom at Tonic.
I gotta be honest. That kind of
We were
hurts
gonna
that
call
I
him-
wasn't part of the favorite podcast, but I'm just
Hey,
saying.
we were gonna call him one. Well, that's his opinion. That's not
Yeah,
the correct
okay.
answer.
I gotta spread this out. Also, do it. I will say this: it was an absolute honor that we got to sit on the stage at the Funny Bone because we did a podcast with Willie.
That was awesome.
I've
was
always
fun.
wanted to be on the stage there.
We can always do it.
If your dog could talk, if Chewbacca could talk, what would he sound like?
Hey guys, Can I get some more water? I'm tired. I'm thirsty.
He's a stoner. Chewbacca's a stoner.
Oh, 100%.
You know, I would have
100%.
thought. I would have thought he would have sounded like Chewbacca. I thought he would have.
No, I get home and I'm like walking. So it's like, oh, hey, Chewie, what's up? And he's rolled over. He's like, hey, Dad, you want to rub my belly?
That's what literally.
So what does Spidey sound like?
So Spidey has a lisp.
Spidey.
Okay, I'm Spider-Man.
Spidey's a special needs dog.
Okay.
Where's your helmet at, buddy?
My name is
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Where's your helmet?
He's like that fat kid at camp that hasn't grown into himself yet. And he's like, oh my God, I'm really happy on it. Like, you ever seen
Like
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I'll say like the dog from Up.
His bigger friend. Yeah. That's what he sounds like. And what is your favorite breed of dog?
Well, Corgi Poo. Because Chew's Corgi Poo.
Is that what Chew is? Is Corgi Poo?
Yeah, but before that, I had a dog before that was a Cavalier King Charles.
I was gonna say.
Which was a great dog, but not as cool as a Corgi Poo.
So I knew Keegan in his later years.
Yeah.
He had a dog named Keegan.
Yeah, he was a Cavalier King Charles
Spaniel.
Spaniel.
15 or 16, didn't he?
I think he died at 14.
14? Okay.
Yep. He
Keegan
hit
was awesome.
that
I love
rainbow
Keegan.
bridge over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, here's what's funny is I had a Pom for many, many years named Max, and he died, and then we got Cheeto was another. But I always told Claudia that if Max died, I said I always wanted to get another Pom and name him Cheeto Taquito.
Yeah.
And I said that even while Max was still alive, and that's why we named Cheeto Taquito.
Yeah.
But in my life as growing up, I always wanted a bulldog that I could put one of them rubber cigars in his mouth, and I wanted to name him Knuckles.
Knuckles.
I wanted a bulldog named Knuckles.
And
I never did it.
Willie,
take out
for your 70th birthday next year, we're going to get you a bulldog named...
Well... Oh, that'll be 2 years for my 70th, but thanks for just taking me closer to the Rainbow Bridge. Appreciate
Rainbow
that.
Bridge.
Here's what I'll tell you. If I could take out the dogs I've owned and what dog I'd like, if I were to pick the dog I own next, 100% I'd pick a bulldog.
Yeah, they're so cool. But, you know, here's the problem with, like...
I think they're ugly, but they're, like, not
But
ugly.
people get,
They're
big
like
dogs.
yeah.
I got a small
It's not
dog for one
ugly.
reason, because I know they live... My Pom lived 15 years. And so I got it... As a matter of fact, they got me Cheeto when I turned 60.
Okay.
And I thought the reason they did this is because he'll live to be 15. They're guessing I'm going to tap out at 75. One funeral, one urn.
Same.
So
we'll bury you in the same
But
place
see,
same
like
day.
when people get like these great big giant dogs, and then you look at them and say, "Oh, that's how old is he?" And they'll say, "Well, he's 9," and you're like, "Ugh." That's like when somebody brings their grandmother that's 94 over the house. You know that. Oh, well, that's what's the last time we're going to see her.
I was talking to my grandpa the other day, and his best friend turns 98 this year.
Wow.
My grandpa's only 85. He'll be 85 in June.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's 90. He's gonna live to be 100.
Yeah.
He's like, the guy's out there like going to the casino
But I mean,
every day.
you know, I'm going to be 67, and don't think I don't sleep every night just like this. Just, I mean,
Just ready to be
it's just ready to go.
My great-great-grandma was 106, 107. My
Really?
great-grandma
What?
was 98, 99.
Wow.
And then it's gone downhill every
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah. But I
like
mean, the
then
thing
my
about-
grandpa was
Yeah.
like 80. My dad was like 60. So I'm like,
Your family started to find liquor and tobacco, and things
I'm
got
like, well,
venereal
good for me,
disease.
so take that life
Yeah.
insurance policy out when
Marshall
you
turns
can.
40 in June.
Yeah.
That's true.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be in Vegas a couple weeks after that for his 40th birthday.
Jim, maybe I'll just come out to party with you guys.
I love it.
You're
I
more
would do
than
that.
welcome.
Cody,
Hey, I have nobody that everyone's come with me, so I always get 2 beds. So you have a bed. You have a bed.
that's what he tells you.
Yeah,
You show up,
yeah,
there's
exactly.
one bed.
You know there's one
one
bed.
bed and
There's
a,
just one
and
bed
a rubber sheet.
and
this is
him in a
weird.
onesie. That's
Him in a onesie.
That's right.
Cody, was that your blitz?
Yeah.
That was my blitz.
Okay. Should I go into mine and then we'll
Go-
compare?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 1 for you guys. Willie, I'll go with you first.
Okay.
Name a fictional character you'd love to beat the shit out of.
Fictional character I'd love to beat the shit out of. Squidward.
Okay.
I just don't. His voice bothers me, and I don't like the way he looks.
That's fair. Question 2. According to Urban
You got
Dictionary.
that Jewish nose.
It's got that thing.
Nose.
You say Jewish nose?
Yeah,
Nice.
So now I'm
Shout out-
Okay, now
shout out
now I'm a
Thomas.
Nazi. Thanks for
Yeah.
that.
Hey, Kanye is going to be
Yeah,
listening
yeah.
in no time.
Yeah.
Question 2. According to Urban Dictionary, what is bussin'?
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
That's picking up dishes off a woman's large breast. Okay. I don't know.
Question 3.
Okay.
How long is it acceptable to leave your Christmas tree up after Christmas?
I think you can leave it up all year as long as you put a sheet around it and carry it down to the basement.
Okay.
But no, if you're just going to keep it in the window, if you're going to keep it, yeah, that's right. You keep it in the window. I think you got to have it out before February 1st.
Okay.
Okay.
And last question for this one. What city do you hate the most?
What city do I hate the most?
Between
Skankany. No,
that's a fair answer.
No,
it's a fair answer.
No, I actually don't mind Skankany. I would say the city I hate the most is I hate.
It doesn't have to be in Iowa.
Yeah.
From touring, traveling.
Rochester, Minnesota.
Do you have? Have you ever gone to a city that had a bad crowd? Like you always go there and they have a bad crowd.
When I was, not now because I know how to handle that. But when I was younger, I used to go to Oklahoma and they didn't understand me at all. They used to call me. They swear to God, they used to call me Fokker. They would say, "You're pretty funny, Fokker," and you come here. And I would say to them, "If you like me, why do you keep calling me Fokker?" And then I found out that was a term of endearment. Like,
oh, really?
At their weddings, they would say, "Do you take this Fokker to be your lawful wedded?" They were
you
just
take your cousin. To
yeah,
be
exactly. So if Rochester, Minnesota.
All right, Cody. Name a fictional character you'd love to beat the shit out of.
I'm gonna say Max from a Goofy movie, just because I found out.
Max from who?
Max from a Goofy movie. Just because I found out recently who does the voice for it. So.
Who does the voice for it?
Jason Marsden.
I don't know who that is.
There was two references. I have no idea.
He's on White Squall.
That's three references. I don't
tell you this.
He's on Boy
You'll
Meets World.
probably get that point. Okay. I'm gonna throw that one out there. Okay. Cody, according to Urban Dictionary, what does bussin' mean?
That's when you're so good at sex you can bust a nut twice all over a girl.
Okay. Question 3, Cody. I know you don't ever put one up, so this could be hard for you. But how long is it acceptable to leave your Christmas tree up after Christmas?
I've never in my adult life had a Christmas tree.
Are you Jewish?
No.
Are you Amish?
I'm lonely.
Give him that one. He wins that one. That was sad on so many levels.
But
January 1st is the last day it can be up.
Okay. And Cody, last question. What city do you hate the most?
I'm saying this because I know you, so I'm saying Ankeny.
Okay.
Skankany.
So I'm trying to win this point.
That was the blitz.
All right.
Cody, go through your. We'll do this quick.
Okay.
Go through them quick.
All right. Favorite podcast host? You said Theo Vaughn. Correct answer is Cody King. So you get the half point.
Okay, I'll take half point.
Your half point.
I'll take a 0.5.
Well, yeah, he's not a full point.
Okay.
What's your favorite memory being on the podcast? Willie, we've had a lot of good memories with you.
Yeah.
And I do truly value our friendship and relationship, and I'm thankful that you've been on it.
Yep.
Marshall's gonna get the point though.
Well, because the Theo Vaughn thing.
Well,
No,
because he's been on every episode. So.
okay. All right.
That's
All
fair.
right.
If the dog could talk, your voice for Cheeto's hilarious.
That's actually his voice.
And and you're right. Chewie should sound like Chewbacca. So
Yeah, I know.
Marshall,
Yeah. You know
don't
what?
get that
Yeah,
point.
you
You don't get that point.
He should say, "How you been?"
Well, he chews everything up and he barks. That's why we call him that.
Yeah.
And favorite breed of dog? Bulldogs are very cute. Pomeranians are like just.
They're the cutest dog. They look like little fox. They're little
ball.
fox. They're little foxes. My Cheeto is so cute. I mean, you'll melt you.
Little foxers.
Yeah. Yeah.
The correct answer clearly is a Catahoula leopard dog.
Well, Cheeto looks like him. They got the same kind of face, the pointy
Hey,
kind of.
you
Yeah.
got the point.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good
see?
boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
So Willie, you're up 2.5 to 1.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, okay. These are our points together, Cody. You should have gave me some more.
No, yeah.
Name a fictional character you'd love to beat the shit out of. I have no clue who the hell Cody was even talking about.
He
ever seen a
mentioned
Goofy movie?
he had 3 references that kept on getting more obscure as he went along.
White Squall is a great movie.
White Squall.
Never heard of it.
No, I have no idea what he was talking about all the way along.
So I'm listening to the Boy
First of all,
Meets World
who's the
podcast.
guy you didn't like?
so
What was the name of the guy you didn't like?
Max from Goofy Movies. It's Goofy's son.
Okay, I don't know that's too. Then you said he sounded like, or he was.
Somebody on Boy
the guy
Meets
that
World.
voices it. So the guy that voices it is Jason Marsden.
Don't know who that is. And what was he in?
He was in White Squall and,
There
he's on Boy Meets World.
Strike 1, strike 2, you're out.
Okay, Will, you get the point
Thank you.
because Squidward has a dick for a nose. So
That's right, exactly.
Point for that.
Yeah.
Urban
Squiddy.
Dictionary. What does bussin' mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it just went away.
What is bussin'? For real?
Oh man, hold on.
And Spidey has a half point. So Spidey, you're in last place right
Cody,
now.
what'd you say it was?
I said it was bussin' on a girl twice. In one
Well, his
session.
is icky.
Icky.
Yeah.
Willie said it was. What did you say, Willie?
Yeah, what'd you say it was?
I said something about putting dishes on a large woman's breast.
Oh yeah, but
Bussin',
dishes on a
because you
large
have the If you're a bus boy, you put the bus down.
Bussin' means food that tastes really good. Oh, that shit bussin'.
Well, okay, I did dishes on. I'm the closest to
way
food.
Closer than I was.
I'm closest to food.
Way closer.
And yours was all about some kind of orgasm.
How long is it acceptable to leave
heard
a
they're
Christmas
fun.
tree
I've
up
never
after
had one.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Willie said give you the point because you don't have a Christmas tree.
Yeah, you need something to make you happy at this point.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe even just like a little maybe just like a pine tree on the countertop.
Anything, just
maybe
just
like
an ornament.
I'm gonna get an air freshener and just hang that in
It's
my
right.
doorknob.
Yeah, like
just a sad ornament, just laying.
like one pine cone with the light on it.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
you know.
Here's the thing: who am I gonna put a Christmas tree up for? Myself?
That's
Well,
fair.
no, I mean, what about your Spidey?
Yeah, Spidey.
Does he
likes
know
Spidey would like.
Christmas?
Yeah, I think he does.
He's got a birthday.
You
toy
really
coming.
got to wonder what dogs are thinking sometimes. I mean,
true.
seriously. I mean, what? Look at him right now.
Hey,
There's something.
Spidey, what are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
That smells good.
He's hoping I had a treat. Last question: what city do you hate the most? Willie, you said
Rochester.
Rochester, which is home of the Mayo Clinic.
You know what? Ooh, wow. I lost that one.
Cody said Ankeny. That's the correct answer. Cody. Ankeny or anywhere in Nebraska would be the correct answers.
That's true.
And even with Cody
Ogallala.
winning the last two questions, we still lost. Willie, you won the 100th Blitz.
Thank you.
Willie, real quick.
Yes.
We're at Paws and Pints. Dog park, heaven on earth, basically.
Yes, it is.
Tell me a little bit more about your history. Like, did you have a dog growing up?
Yes. First of all, understand when I grew up, I'm a lot older than you guys. When we were kids, you know how you got a dog? Now you go to a breeder. Now you go and you look in the paper. When we were kids, you just found a fucking dog. That was, the dog just showed up at your house, and you said, this is now our dog, and you kept feeding him, and then usually they just disappeared. And then you lost your dog, and then you had to get a new dog. That's how. Now, when we were kids, we found this little Chihuahua named Susie, which I renamed it Beebus Bitty Doots, which I don't know why I did, but that was the name I came up with.
Great name.
And
Great name.
we had her for 14 years.
Great name.
And she finally died. And my dad, it was funny because my dad, who was, as you know, a gangster, at first he was like, what is it? I don't want this thing around here. And at the end, the dog would sleep on his chest.
So that's like you with Cheeto, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't Claudia get Cheeto?
Well, what happened is we had Beebus Bitty Doots. She died. And then as I got older, we had a dog named Poncho. There was a mutt. And I loved him. He lived 14 years. And then we got Max, and I love Max, and nobody loved Max but me. And then when Max died, my heart was broken. And I said, I don't want no more dogs. And then Claudia brings this Cheeto, this little tiny, and I told Claudia, get this fucking thing out of here. I don't want it around here. And they kept following me around. And now I would kill my entire family for him. So
and you know where to hide bodies when you do.
Exactly. We have maps.
Harsh, what's your story with dogs?
So I never had a dog growing up. I had cats.
Really? Seriously?
We had cats, and then when I was 18,
you still smell weird.
When I was 18, we graduated. I think I wasn't quite 18 yet because I was a summer baby. So I was 17, graduated from high school, and we got done with our graduation ceremony before we had our senior party. We're right at MLK and Hickman.
Know exactly where that's at.
Right by the BK right there.
Okay.
And there's this dog running across the road. I'm like, holy fuck, it's a Chihuahua. Get this Chihuahua. And so we open the door.
Found a dog.
We open the door, and it jumps in the car. We're like, oh my God. So I bring it home, and I'm like, Dad, we got a dog. It was a fucking rat terrier.
So you like
It's a
small,
rat
you have a
terrier.
history of small dogs.
Yeah, I
though.
like small dogs. I don't like big dogs. I like big dogs. I just don't want one.
Well,
I
no,
small
like
dogs.
we talked about before, I like small dogs because they live longer.
Yeah.
You get a big dog, you got 9 years with them.
I had this rat terrier, and he was cuddly as
What was
super
it? What'd you
sweet.
name him?
We named him Dirty.
Dirty?
Dirty, because when I was in high
It's the name of
school,
my first girlfriend. But
nickname, yes.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, we had a radio show on 88.1.
Yeah.
And the show was Sexy and Dirty, so I named him after my radio partner.
you sexy or
Dirty.
dirty?
Yeah.
Well, sexy, obviously. Look at
Yeah,
that.
sure.
And so I named him Dirty. I was like, because I was with him, I was like, oh, I'm gonna name him Dirty. And so I took him home, and then my dad's like, we don't want a fucking dog. And then the next thing I know, my dad takes him to McDonald's and like feeding him double cheeseburgers. It was like,
How long did that dog
this
live
dog-
then?
So the dog was like 9 when I found him.
Okay.
So he lived another like 5 years.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Which is good. Which is actually
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty good.
That means you took care of him because he got the.
He's a good dog.
Yeah.
So that was that.
You know, here's my problem. 2 summers ago, I did a corporate show for Henry Dorley Zoo in Omaha.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So
Oh, yeah.
my one of my best friends, his dad used to be the head vet there. So
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
background tour, like dozens of background
So
tours
they
there.
give me all the background thing. They finally took me in this reptile place, and they showed me. They said, "Look over there." And I said, "What am I looking at?" I said, "Look over there." I said, "What that rock?" They said, "That's not a rock. It was a tortoise." And I can't remember the tortoise's name. He was 95 years old. 95. And he's just sitting there. He ain't doing
Lived
nothing.
another
Nobody's
30
playing with him.
years.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking, this is the only time I think our Lord, our God, our Savior screwed up. I mean, when he was given ages to pets, and somebody said, "Hey, God, what do you think about the tortoise?" I give him 100. What about man's best friend? 15.
10. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying dogs should live to be 100, but
Right.
I mean, wouldn't it be nice if your dog did live to be 35 or 40?
Right.
I mean, that would be a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so sad because I got Cheeto when he was a puppy, but I'm looking at him going, 15 years. That's what we got, buddy.
Yep.
No, so
Yeah.
my grandpa growing up had a Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
And he loved that dog. There's pictures of it. He
Yeah.
didn't want the dog.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same
got
thing,
it and
yeah.
his best friend. And when that dog passed, he's like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So he got cats.
Yeah.
And he had at one point.
Because
I think
then
he
you
had-
don't care for them, and that's you're
I think
fine
At one
if they
point he
die.
had 7 cats, and now
Wow.
sadly recently this last month 3 of them had
Yeah.
died of old age, but R.I.P. But
It's
he
just
said,
the
'cause,
saddest
I mean,
thing.
dogs. I mean, you can't get over that. Like
Oh,
that's
no.
That's true.
I got my dog Nikki when she was. I got her on Christmas when she was. She lived to be 15 and a half.
Yeah.
I named her Nikki because Saint Nick, and she was a female.
Sure.
So Nikki, and that dog, best nose I've ever seen on any dog.
Yeah.
And she was so stubborn and so like she would only listen to me or my mom when my mom whistled.
Yeah.
And my dad didn't want it, whatever. Took it on a farm. That dog lived the best life. 15 years farm.
Here's another thing I like to tell Facebook people: when your dog gets sick and dies, I don't want to see pictures of your dead dog.
No.
I've seen the people that do the thing where they're holding their dog's paw and stuff. I can handle you holding your grandmother's arm when she dies. That's fine.
Do you see
but
the?
I don't want to see the dead dog.
Do you see the meme where the guy says, "If the dog dies in the end, I don't want to see this movie."
No, me too. I could see a whole family die.
Oh,
I don't want to see a dog die.
That's fair.
I'll watch the scene where on fucking Scarface where he just shoots and kills every human in the building. I don't care. Fuck that person.
Don't hit the dog.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Stray bullet. Yeah.
Let's roll into our sponsors real quick. Lola's, obviously. Willie's going to drink some more of this Family Reserve, which the Family Reserve, you got to shake it because it's all fresh ingredients, so they separate.
Yeah.
That.
No GMOs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's vegan, actually, too. So if you're vegan, all that
can't
stuff.
do that, Willie. I'll die.
all of it.
I won't be able to finish the last segment.
So, Lola's fantastic stuff. You can find them
It
at
is
any
fantastic.
local grocery store here in the state of Iowa. Or if you're listening outside of Iowa, you can get them at Lowe's. You can get them
If you listen
online.
outside the country, you can get it in. I think they're in 6 countries.
Do you
now.
have to say it in a different voice?
Yeah,
Lola.
Lola.
What?
Yeah.
How do? It's in. I know for a fact it's in Canada. So how would Canadians say it?
You say, Lola,
Hey, you got some Lolas,
You want a muffin?
I don't know. I don't know the muffin part, Cody, but
bagel or whatever they eat up there.
yeah, but Lola's. So Lowe's, Hy-Vee, Fairway, Walmart, online, LolasFineHotSauce.com.
And they got the peanuts now.
Yeah, they got the peanuts. Casey's has the peanuts come and go. They got the hot sauce packets. Bebop's too. They team up with Bebop's. They have a spicy mayo. Yeah, we'll shout out Bebop's. Bebop's.
We love the
They sponsored us for a long time. 100th episode. Bebop's is great. They team up with Bebop's. They have
My daughter
a
always likes
spicy
to hit
mayo
the sliders
with
with the Bebop. She loves the sliders.
Yeah.
Your mom did?
My daughter loves
Oh,
the
your daughter did? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought the sliders was a code for something.
Well, it's the pitch she's going to throw me that I hit 3 of.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
We're going to set that up for the summer.
Yeah, we're going to set this
You
up.
got to hit
for
5.
Sure. It was 3.
It was 5.
Well, I'll go back and listen to audio. I'll hit 10.
No.
Just kidding. Don't. Hey.
Willie even doubts you there.
I'm editing this. It's
Willie
3.
even doubts you there.
3, right, Cody?
All right. Let's go to
also, big shout out to Paws and Pints for having us. Like I said before, they have the Meetup Madness coming up. There's a
March
details on that.
17th,
on
singles
the,
night.
Yep.
I might be here.
Yeah,
If you want to meet Spidey.
April 6th and 7th, pictures of the Easter Bunny.
Ooh, the
April
Easter Bunny
8th,
definitely gonna
Easter
come for that.
brunch and an egg hunt. One of the eggs you can get a lifetime membership to.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
that's a
awesome.
deal right there. So a bunch of stuff here. We'll go to them, the commercials. You hear all the stuff about it. Paws and Pints, Lola's, and 100th episode of the podcast with our great friend Willie Farrell. We'll be right back. Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, a generational family recipe using the world's hottest peppers for great flavor. They're vegan, non-GMO project verified, kosher, and all natural. Find them online at lolasfinehotsauce.com. Use promo code ASK8BALL for 10% off your purchase.
My name is Megan Casey. I am one of the owners of Paws and Pints. This has been a 5-year in the works endeavor for my husband and I. We first stumbled across a dog park bar concept in Colorado. Noticed how busy it was, how it brought the community of dog owners together with the ability for their dogs to have fun. And from there, we started our research, visited some other concepts around the Midwest, such as Bar K in Kansas City. And then from there, took the plunge to build our own version of Doggy Disneyland. So Paws and Pints is ultimately 2 businesses under one roof. It's your dog park, bar, restaurant, coffee house, and retail. And then the other half of the business, the Motel and Spa, SPAW, is all your necessary dog services. So your boarding, your grooming, and your daycare. We partnered with a dog trainer who is leasing space from us, Imperial Canine Obedience, out of Ankeny. And we hope by 2023 we've got a vet in the space as well. But ultimately the goal was to take your local dog parks and make them safer, hold people more accountable, and then bring something for the humans to do. Bring your dogs, come out and visit us. If you don't have a dog, we welcome humans just as well. We'll have live music once we open to the public, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So get your vaccination records, get the app downloaded, get your pet's profile done, and then come and check us out.
What's your impersonation of Spidey?
Hi, I'm Spidey. Hi. Hey, what you doing?
Spider-Man is
My name is Spider-Man.
special needs.
You guys got any peanut butter?
My name is Spider-Man. I like to play.
Spidey, you're handsome though.
Yes, he is. Good-looking boy.
All right, guys. Episode 100.
Last segment coming to conclusion here. Going to do 100 episodes.
Yeah, after this, we're gonna wrap in the sunset into episode 101.
We do have a shirt. Everybody's been on the podcast sign. Try to auction off.
You
later
signed
on.
4 times.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's it put times 4?
That's right. Yeah, just
Yeah.
X4.
So,
thank you. Big shout out real quick to Lola's for sponsoring us. Big shout out to Paws and Pints.
I knew
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's only fair that after spending 100 episodes, I want to shout out all the sponsors that we've had that have had us and then dropped us.
Okay.
So Bebop's?
It's like
Bebop's
calling
first
out
of
all your old girlfriends.
Because honestly, Bebop's a great sponsor, and I still love Bebop's, but we just weren't family friendly enough for them. So do you have Bebop's? Shout out to them. We also had Vandenberg Tiny Homes.
Yep.
We had the Mullen team at Remax.
Oh yeah, they're still a sponsor.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
You probably should shout them out a little more.
Shit, I thought they were done. I thought we were going for Jenny Farrell's team at Remax.
You know what? Yeah, she'd jump on it in a minute, just so you know.
Well, see, Cody, you fucked up.
Well,
so ex-sponsors, Mullen Group.
Also, Fuck Average Be Legendary clothing line.
Yep.
They took a shot on us, so thanks all them, honestly.
Also, I don't know if sponsors include locations, but
yeah, I was gonna say locations. Also, I wrote them all down so I don't forget. All the locations that have helped us out and gave us a venue to record at. My house, Truman's Pizza Tavern on Southeast 6th and MOK.
Yep.
The Gas Lamp, Koa Cantina.
I did that one with you there.
Yep. Koa also was your wife and daughter both did Koa.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bellhop, right across the street from Koa. The Irish in West Des Moines. Tonic in West Des Moines. The Funny Bone. Thanks to you.
Exactly.
Teehees.
Teehees. To Me and Sons. Thanks to you. And now Paws and Pints with you.
There we go. All right.
And Cody, just so you know, so we're episode 100.
Yeah.
Just to compare how many episodes we've had to other, big hits. The Sopranos, 86 episodes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Blew by.
Yeah. Entourage.
Forget about it.
Your favorite HBO show.
Yeah.
I do love
mine's
Entourage.
Sopranos. Yours is Entourage. Entourage, 96 episodes.
Okay, let's say this. If we were Entourage, who was Cody?
E.
Let's say on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Turtle.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, you're Turtle.
Turtle.
Sure. Yeah.
Actually, Turtle dates Jamie Lee.
Exactly.
I'll take that.
From
Yeah,
The
there you
Sopranos?
go. Yeah.
Breaking Bad, only 62 episodes. Considered the greatest show of all time by some. Sons of Anarchy, 92 episodes. Boy Meets World, because it's your favorite show. 158.
58.
Seinfeld, Vandalay Industries,
That's
right
right.
here. Seinfeld,
Do you know
basically.
why I wear this?
Huh.
Because my wife and I actually have a company where we buy rentals, and we have rental homes.
Smart.
And our company is called Art Vandalay. We tried to just do Vandalay Industries, and it was already taken, but we could get Art Vandalay. So if you ever see a home that's from Art Vandalay, that's our company.
There's a body buried somewhere there.
Well, Seinfeld had 180 episodes, so we got to catch up to them because our show is based off Seinfeld. Ask the 8 Ball. which is putty.
Also, it's about nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about nothing, and we got the idea because at first the show was originally called
The Life of Eric Marshall.
It was the Mind of Marshall featuring Cody King, and then we decided we were watching Seinfeld one night, and Putty was on, and he had the coat on.
Yeah,
you got a question? That's the 8-ball.
That's
That's
exactly
how we got the
right.
idea.
You know, I had that 8-ball coat one back in the day, back in the 80s.
Cody got it from me for Christmas like 2 years ago.
I had an 8-ball coat.
And people were like, "Hey, man, what can I get from you?"
Your show at Funny Bone in July?
July 22nd, 21st, 22nd.
Perfect time for you to wear that leather coat. I'll bring it to you, and you can wear it on stage.
Piece of cake. Let's do it.
Nail it.
Willie, do we get some more sponsors? No, nothing.
No, I just went over all the sponsors we had, all the locations.
Willie, what do you have going on soon?
I do. I'm just doing a lot of corporate. I got a lot of private shows coming. I got one tomorrow night. And let's see what else I got. I got Vegas into March. April, I got like 5-6 corporates. It's just a lot of private stuff.
Okay.
But locally in Des Moines, you have Funny Bone July 21st, 22nd.
Yeah.
Perfect.
When you say private, is that like when you go to a strip club and you get a private dance?
Exactly.
Similar thing?
I actually have the corporate people come and sit on my lap. No, it's just companies that hire me just to do a show just for their people, and it's
okay. So if somebody wanted to hire you for their show,
yes,
how would they go about that?
They would just get a hold of me at either Willie Farrell at MSN.com or 515-491-0349, or they would get a hold of you guys and you say get a hold of Willie.
Yeah,
if they got a hold of, matter of fact, if you people get a hold of them and they get a hold of me, I'd give you guys a 20% commission.
Oh.
Love
there
it.
you go.
I'm gonna make a living off of this. Start pimping
so
Willie
I'm
out.
gonna edit out the email and the phone number. You guys just get a hold of us.
That's smart. See, that's why he's running the show.
Corporate businessman over here.
I mean, it's been a great 100 episodes.
Yeah,
it's taken us a while. We had some time where we had to take some breaks and
stuff. I mean, the best stuff and worst of everybody has that. I mean, were there times that you were doing one that you was just like, oh my God, I wish this was in or something? Or
yeah, there's a couple times where there's a couple times where I'm just like, dude, I don't feel like being here today. I'm just gonna mail it in, and we're gonna do it. But we made it to 100, and I feel rejuvenated. Honestly, I feel rejuvenated.
I mean,
rejuvenated.
Okay, there we go.
A lot of people don't know. I mean, 100. I mean, people think 100 that doesn't sound like much. That's
a lot. That's a lot because especially our episodes on average are about an hour.
Yeah,
which is a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's math-wise, 100 hours.
Honestly, math-wise, it's 100 hours.
Math-wise.
Math-wise.
For Dodge math, Cody, 100 hours.
Honestly.
Spidey, do you agree?
I was bugging this son of a bitch for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I said, let's do a podcast. We riff well together. You know how many
people have done podcasts and done 4 and said, fuck it? I mean, and you know how many people that have are actually really good at whatever they do? Maybe I know so many comics that have started podcasts and they're never. For you guys to get to this point is actually going. Yeah, it's amazing.
And that's I gotta say
thank you to COVID.
Yes.
Without COVID, this podcast probably wouldn't have started because I probably been like. Cody wants to do a podcast. Cody wants to come hang out at my house.
Exactly.
I don't want that.
Cody wants to watch
me
sleep.
It's weird, man. Fine.
What I've never asked is how do you guys know each other? Because it just seems a very real Mutt and Jeff kind of Laurel and Hardy. How did it happen?
I'll tell you how this happened.
Can't wait to hear
this is from my perspective, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I used to be a DJ before I retired from DJing,
and do we have a name?
Just Eric Marshall.
Just DJ Eric, DJ EM?
DJ, I didn't have anything
DJ
fancy.
Desperate.
DJ EM in the PM.
If you're desperate for a DJ.
Yeah.
You only did it at
that was good. I should have had you around 5 years ago.
That's right. Yeah.
So I used to DJ or whatever, and I was DJing at Wellman's in West Glen.
Sure.
And that was just my spot.
I'm sure you might have played a song for a year or two.
And so then Cody one time, just all of a sudden, I just looked to my side in the DJ booth, and there's just this guy standing there, and they're just like, oh, that's Cody.
On a chair?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, that's Cody. I said, okay. And he just hung out there, and then all of a sudden I was like, hey, man, what's up? Let's do a shot.
Yeah.
And then we became friends.
From that?
He just came up and hung out on DJ.
Guy was stalking you.
If I'm wrong, correct me. But I feel like that's fairly close.
I think the first time I came up, I was like, hey, do you want a shot? And they said, yeah. And then we did the shot, and then he expected me to cool, thanks for the shot, and walk away. And I just stood there and just kept standing there. So.
Yeah.
Later on that night, all you remember is you just walking around the bar with him inside your front pocket.
Yes.
Just
yes.
But
he got all the lint out for me because it was almost Easter, so it was good. He got rid of the lint.
And then he found like a business card.
I was a sign holder pre Willie Farrell. I was a free sign holder.
So that was it. Seriously, he just met you, DJ, and he saw you, and you just became buddies.
I was bartending at Wellman's, and he was. And one of my nights
but
off.
I didn't know who the fuck he was. I was like, oh, because whenever there's new employees, I'm like, I don't. If they're not here 6 months, I don't give a shit.
How do you get from okay, we're hanging out to where? I mean, was it right after that you said let's
Willie,
do a podcast?
I am so persistent. You should ask all of my ex-girlfriends. I'm
the only ex.
I can see that about you. I can see where that could be.
I'm the only ex that didn't say get away or call the police
or some kind of.
I was like every time I'm like, dude, what are you doing here? Get away. He's like, you want a shot? I'm like, yeah, man, you can hang out longer.
So you're the only guy who's never had a restraining order put against him. So that's okay. And there you go.
Well, here's the thing. He stopped closing his window to his bathroom so I could see inside.
Right. Very nice.
Hey, it's fair.
Nice.
But
well,
no,
you've done a wonderful job with it.
I do gotta say, 100 episodes. All bullshit aside, I gotta say thank you to him.
Yes, you should.
He does 95% of all the work. He does all the editing. Even though I begged him 100 times to show me how to do it, just in case, like when he dies.
I'm stubborn. I want it done right.
That's like once again, that's like the special needs kid that wants to learn how to do the Rubik cube. Do you really want to spend that kind of time trying to show Corky how all the colors line up? No, you don't. So,
I gotta say, you're right. Have you ever solved the Rubik's cube?
I know how to solve it. You know, they're
all the stickers.
Yeah, you take the stickers off and you put them back
I watched
on.
Will Smith do it one time, and then I slapped Chris Rock, and I said, dude, I got it. It was great.
Well, no, I mean, this is amazing. I mean, like you said, people, they look at it and go, oh, what a big deal. But no, it is. I mean, there's so many people that have tried to do podcasts.
It's a lot of work.
And get to 4 or 5 and then say, well, let's try another. And you guys somehow just wouldn't take no for an answer.
I'll give.
Because I've said no to you many times.
I'd say I'll give Cody credit. Cody does a great job of booking guests, and I'm like,
he is so annoying. You really can't. And and he does have that look. Like you look at him thinking, I better do this because.
He could die to.
Yeah,
I can write this off my taxes this year.
He's a Make-A-Wish kid. Yeah,
exactly.
Be on the news.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, John Bachman will come back to make a story about me.
I can't wait for my Big Ten 30 for 30 episode.
That's right.
Hey, but for real, I'd like to thank everyone who's ever taken a chance to listen to us. I know it's only episode 100, not a big deal, because we're going for 1,000.
Yeah.
You can be around 1,000?
How many years will I be dead by then? But for quite a few, probably.
Well, because
it depends on when Jenny kills you.
Yeah, the good news is that the graveyard said that we could do them live from your stone.
Yes, that's fine with me.
For Willie, when Willie does die, after we're dead, we're both gonna die clearly before him.
Correct.
But we're gonna host a podcast just from your grave.
Just a podcast from heaven with all the dogs and the Rainbow Bridge.
Right, Spidey?
It's right. I'll tell you what. If this is my 4th one, what you guys say it is, I think this might have been the funnest one, and if we do it again, I think I want to just keep coming back here. I like this
because the first one was at
Koa. I think it was Teehees.
We did Teehees with you. Teehees, then we did Tamiya's. Then we did Funny Bone. Now we're here.
Yeah. Yep. No, we did Koa.
Koa was with.
I didn't do Koa.
Koa was with your wife and daughter.
My wife and my daughter.
Jenny and
Yeah, okay.
Jenny and Claudia were at Koa. Yeah.
But this is the fun. You ought to do a lot of them from here. This is cool.
And
imagine when it's summertime and the weather's nicer and you can just hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But we
and then you can get
on.
a following here, I think, too. I really do.
Well, as long as Spidey and Dolly and
where'd Dolly go? We missed Dolly.
DeAndre,
Dolly, Spidey.
What was he? Was he a
English bulldog?
He looked like a schnauzer.
No,
he was like an English bulldog or something.
He was
I thought you were talking. Dolly?
No,
he was like a French bulldog.
DeAndre's French bulldog.
And he had a ball in his mouth, and he had a sweater on him.
I've never seen
that. But he came over and we're eating chicken wings. He's like, "Let me get one chicken wings, but I'm not dropping this ball. I'm not dropping the ball."
He wanted chicken wings, but he wouldn't let go of the ball.
That's most of Marshall's ex-girlfriends. Like, hey, give me that wing, but this ball said
I'm not letting go. Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're welcome.
That's right.
Shout out to all them.
And those are your in-laws in there? They seem nice. I like that.
Oh, they came to Vegas with me and saw you in Vegas.
Yeah, cool.
When I went up
on stage.
I'm
going to go have one more drink before we leave then tonight.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
You didn't go. Okay, you went up on stage.
Cody.
You might have even told jokes. We told him to
murdered
4
Cody.
people.
I'm sorry. How many jokes have you told the people in Vegas?
He went on right before Sebastian Maniscalco. And he did 10. And then Sebastian
and then the
asked
crowd
him.
came in.
I even threw my hands like, hey.
Yeah, and then Sebastian asked him up afterwards.
I hate,
and
I
they did
hate
a
my
whole-
life right now. Big shout out to Willie, Paws and Pints. Thank you so much, Willie.
I love it. Let's do it
Love
again.
every supporter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sure.
Thanks, Paws and
Love
Pints.
you
Thanks,
on
Willie. Also,
5 more times in the next 100.
honestly,
Exactly. You better.
And honestly, big shout out to Lola's because when everyone else ran, Lola stuck around.
Yep.
So big shout to Feek.
You know what we all should do? A shot
Tafik,
of
you're the
Lola
real one.
sauce right now.
I'll do the original.
Will you really?
I will do a shot of the
I'll
original.
do the Buffalo Lola. Tafik, you're a real one, buddy. Thanks for sticking with us.
Okay.
Shout out to Lola's. We'll put this on TikTok.
Yeah.
Tafik's a real one.
Cheers.
It's the Lola. She was a showgirl.
We'll see you guys next episode 101. Thanks, Paws and Pints.
Peace.
Later.
Bye.
That was fun.